Hello, it is 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition for tonight headlines. We have the official dinners in honor of the Somali president. For the international scene, Israeli bombardment despite the ceasefires in Gaza. Welcome to our newsroom. The President of the Republic, Ismail Omar Guelleh, hosted an official dinner at the Presidential Palace in honor of the Somali President, Mr. Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, as well as distinguished guests who came to participate in the inauguration ceremony of the Peace Memorial in Arta. The evening was rich in musical performances by various Djiboutian troops such as Degan troops, Somali troops, notably Horsed. They performed songs recounting the events and the role of the Somali Reconciliation Conference in Arta, which laid the foundations for the restoration of Somali governance, an effort that created the conditions for the sister Republic of Somalia's return to lasting peace and its reinstatement among the nations. This colorful event provided a platform for speeches by numerous political leaders who came to celebrate the inauguration of the memorial and the commemoration of the 25th anniversary of the Arta Peace Conference. The President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Mr. Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, his predecessor Sheikh Sharif Sheikh Ahmed, as well as 4 former prime ministers and of the brotherly nations and several prominent personalities were among the high-ranking Somali officials who attended the dinner offered by the President of the Republic in honor of the Somali guests who came in large numbers to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Arta Peace Conference. During the dinner, the atmosphere was festive and filled with emotion. It was an exceptional evening that showcased the musical talent of several national and Somali troops. Renowned artists also performed songs that deeply moved the audience with their powerful and emotional interpretations. These artists revisited the key moments of the Somali Reconciliation Conference held in Arta. Through their lyric and melodies, they evoked the decisive role of this conference in restoring governance in Somalia and the pivotal role played by the Republic of Djibouti under the leadership of His Excellency the President of the Republic, Ismail Omar Guelleh.
Somaligu,
The former Speaker of Parliament of Somalia, Sharif Hassan Sheikh Aden, said that we express our deepest gratitude and appreciation to the Republic of Djibouti, its president, government, people, and army, the support they have provided us since the Arta Conference 25 years ago, gathering Somalis together, hosting them, facilitating reconciliation among the Somali people, and contributing to the reintegrations of the Somali state into the international community is invaluable. Even today, they continue to advise us through poetry, songs, and wise counsels on the importance of statehood, security, and stability. These reflect the deep affections, brotherhood, and unbreakable bonds that unite our two people and our two sister nations. We, Somalis, wherever we are, at home and abroad, must thank our Djiboutian brothers and sisters and pray for their safety, stability, and prosperity. We must also put into action their advice, their efforts, and their sacrifices, always striving for forgiveness and reconciliation, for two is human, and it is impossible to achieve everything at once. However, what matters must remain unity, fraternity, and the protections of the state and its stability. For his part, the former Somali Prime Minister said that after the collapse of the Somali government and the outbreak of civil war in Somalia, the international community lost hope of finding a solution to the Somali crisis, and Somalia's participation in the United Nations was suspended. Our Djiboutian brothers then took upon themselves the heavy responsibility of attempting to extinguish the conflicts that had devastated Somalia. They did everything possible to restore peace and stability in our country by organizing the Arta Conference for Peace and Reconciliation. Without any external assistance, to host thousands of Somali from inside the country and the diaspora, this conference, which lasted several months, became the cornerstone for the birth of the Third Somali Republic, which still governs the country today. We Somalis will never forget the efforts, perseverance, and fraternal sacrifices you made to reconcile our brothers and bring the Somali state back onto the international stage. We express our deep gratitude and special thanks to His Excellency President Ismail Omar Guelleh for his courage, wisdom, and exemplary sacrifices. He accepted this heavy responsibility barely 4 months after taking office as President of the Republic of Djibouti. We also recall his appeal to the United Nations to provide the necessary support for the reconstructions of the Somali state. The inaugurations of the commemorative monument in Arta today remind us the effort and sacrifices of our Djiboutian brothers to resolve the Somali issue, reconcile the brotherly people, and restore peace. In his address, the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, emphasized the vital importance of this historic day. Listen for more details. In his address, the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, emphasized the paramount importance of this historic day, describing it as a memorable moment etched in gold in the annals of Somali history. His Excellency recalled that the fraternal relations uniting the Republic of Djibouti and the Federal Republic of Somalia are deep, strong, and long-standing, based on unbreakable bonds such as blood, faith, and a shared destiny. The Somali President declared, "It is with immense pride and great honor that I present to my Djiboutian counterpart, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, the National Medal of Honor in my capacity as the 10th President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, in recognition of his sincere stances and noble effort in services to the Somali nation." And he continued, "This award we are presenting today is not merely a symbolic tribute to the genuine mark of gratitude and recognition towards President Ismail Omar Guelleh. It also serves to immortalize his pivotal role in initiating and hosting the Somali Reconciliation Conference in Arta, which restored hope to the Somali people and paved the way for the establishment of the Third Republic." Addressing his Djiboutian counterpart directly, President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud added, "Mr. President, you have inscribed your name in gold in the history of Somalia. You have demonstrated that you are a courageous, visionary, patient, and wise leader who stood by the Somali nation at a time when the world still doubted its rebirth and its future." Finally, the Somali Health State concluded with these words, "President Ismail Omar Guelleh's contribution to the Somali people are beyond words, but history will never forget him. Your memory will remain etched in the collective memory of the Somali people, living in their head today and illuminating their future tomorrow." In a recognition filled with gratitude and recognition, Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud awarded a Medal of Honor to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh. Of recognition and gratitude, Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud awarded a Medal of Honor to President Ismail Omar Guelleh. This distinction recognizes the crucial role played by the head of state in initiating, organizing, and ensuring the success of the historic Somali Reconciliation Conference held in Arta in 2000. This conference marked a major turning point in the peace process in Somalia, then gripped by a protracted civil war. By initiating this meeting, President Ismail Omar Guelleh established himself as a peacemaker in the region, providing Somalia with a neutral platform conducive to dialogue between the various factions. During the ceremony, President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud emphasized that this initiative laid the foundation for renewed hope for the Somali people. He praised the vision, courage, and commitment of the Djiboutian president, who spared no effort in fostering stability and cohesion through this conference. This Medal of Honor symbolizes not only the gratitude of the Somali people, but also the recognition of Djibouti's diplomatic role in promoting peace in Somalia. It further strengthens the fraternal ties between the two nations, united by languages, culture, and a shared commitment to building a peaceful future. For his part, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, expressed his deep gratitude and appreciation to all participants at the dinner.
aan mahad aan dhammaanayn aan soo celinaynaa
For his part, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, expressed his profound gratitude and high appreciation to all the participants at the official dinner, emphasizing that their presence illustrates the strength and depth of the fraternal ties uniting the Republic of Djibouti and the Federal Republic of Somalia. Referring to the honorary decoration presented to him by His Excellency the Somali President, the Djiboutian Head of State declared, "We highly value this distinction, which we consider a medal pinned to the chest of every Djiboutian. It holds profound fraternal significance, illustrating the strength of the ties between our two countries, ties that grow stronger and broader every day." He added, "I stand at the forefront of those who felt proud and honored by this sincere fraternity." President Ismail Omar Guelleh then expressed his aspiration to realize the ambitions of the two brotherly peoples, invoking the Almighty's help to move forward with determination on the path of shared progress and development, while calling on everyone to increase their prayers and thanksgiving to God to achieve these noble common goals. The Head of State affirmed that bilateral relations between Djibouti and Somalia are a source of pride and honor, while expressing his wish to see them become an exemplary model of cooperation and fraternity between nations. He also emphasized that the Djiboutian people have a special affection for Somalia and aspire to see it stronger, more stable, and more prosperous, declaring, "We are very proud of you and we encourage you to move forward with confidence into the future." In conclusion, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh commended his Somali counterpart, describing him as a sincere and dedicated man committed to serving his people. He then reiterated his sincere thanks to all the guests for their participation and the esteem they showed during this fraternal evening marked by friendship, respect, and mutual solidarity. The third meeting of the Council of the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, was held from October 30 to 31, 2025 in Abu Dhabi. Djibouti was represented by His Excellency Musa Mohammed Ahmed, Ambassador of Djibouti to the United Arab Emirates and permanent representative to IRENA. This council meeting was preceded by committee sessions held on October 29. The event brought together representatives of member states elected to the council, as well as observers, partner organizations, and energy sector stakeholders. This session took place at a crucial time for the international community as countries strive to triple global renewable energy capacity and double energy efficiency. For the international scene, new Israeli airstrikes have targeted the Gaza Strip over the past 24 hours. Listen to the details. Israeli strikes resume on Gaza despite ceasefire. More than 100 Palestinians killed in 24 hours. New Israeli strikes targeted the Gaza Strip over the past 24 hours, despite the announcement of a ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinian resistance movement Hamas, killing more than 100 Palestinians, including dozens of children and women, according to the local health authority. The Gaza Health Ministry reported that the bombing hit areas of Khan Yunis and northern Gaza City, causing significant damage to infrastructure and homes. Witnesses reported that Israeli aircraft carried out a series of intense raids overnight, accompanied by artillery fire near Rafah. For its part, the Palestinian resistance movement Hamas denounced the flagrant violations of the ceasefire and called the strikes a betrayal that undermines its international effort to stabilize the truce. The Israeli army, for its part, claimed to have targeted military infrastructure used by the movement, justifying the strikes as a response to fire directed at its forces near the eastern borders. According to diplomatic sources, Egyptian and Qatari mediator agile diplomatic effort. Hurricane Melissa, classified as Category 5 with the winds exceeding 280 km/h, has devastated the Caribbean. Listen for more details. Hurricane Melissa, UN launches global appeal for aid. Hurricane Melissa, Category 5 storm with winds exceeding 280 km/h, devastated the Caribbean, destroying thousands of homes and leaving hundreds of thousands without power. The death toll continues to rise, more than 30 dead, primarily in Haiti, where the situation remains critical. UN representatives in Cuba and Haiti have launched an international appeal to support the reconstruction efforts. Francisco Pichon, the UN coordinator for Cuba, stated that global support is essential. We are preparing an action plan to assist approximately 2 million people in 6 crucial humanitarian sectors: food security, health, education, housing, water, and logistics. And this is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.